I love to incorporate the dramas in the language program because from my experience, before we do the dual language program, we do the. I had a lot of the students. They are second language learners. They are learning English. So through my experience, it's like when they first come in, they don't have the language, they don't have the knowledge, but the songs is always got them. So now because the songs are usually the nursery rhymes or the children's songs are very short, simple, a lot of repetition. So the children is like really easy to catch on. And also from my experience, I noticed that a lot of the children, even in the resistant wave, talk about the language wave, when they first start learning the language, they don't talk, but a lot of the parents, they come back and tell us that they are humming the songs at home. So that's why I know that the songs are really powerful. And also, before I was working with a lot of the Asian children. So, and then a lot of the Asian children, they are really afraid to stand in front of the group and talk or to share their works and stuff like that. So that's why I love to use songs and drama. So they is a way to kind of get them to learn the language fast, to get their mouth moving, to talk about, to use the language, and also in a way to build up their self-esteem.
Okay.
So they feel that because a lot of even they don't talk in class or they're not talking, but they singing the songs. That means they are learning. They are feeling the success.
Why do you think they like to sing the songs? Like even if they do not talk, let's say they're in the wave one, which is resistant. They're not talking, or they're in the silent period most of the time. But when you sing with them or do a little bit of drama with them, they are willing to join. Why do you think that's the change?
It's like it's fun because a lot of the songs you come in, you don't sing it with the group at that time, but you listen to it. The tunes are really easy to catch on, and a lot of repetition, and also is simple language, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or Bye Bye Black Sheep.
So they understand.
So they understand, even they don't, and also and the understanding part, we use a lot of props or stuffed animals or the real fruit or the real objects too. So it depends what the content of the song. Like first for the songs, when I introduce it, we just we sing it or we just play the CD, and then we bring in the real objects. So it depends what it is, and then once they learn it, and also we change it too, change the vocabulary from the song, so to add the new ones that make sense, or sometimes it's silly. So the children they learn the songs. Sometimes they exchange the vocabularies that way too. So we introduce it and with real objects, and also something sometimes related to the story, or sometimes it's just related to the song, or sometimes they make it up.
They make it up. Can you give us some examples?
For example, for the
like the turnip song.
Yeah, the turnip song. So instead of calling the different animals when we were doing the family project, so instead of calling the animals, we call like gong gong, ye ye, like grandpa, grandma, or a sister, brother, or cousins. So instead of the animal names, so they were able to substitute, so to ask for help. So I think it's another way of practicing the language, the vocabulary, also to show the understanding of how they're using their language. In their own way.
Have you noticed through singing songs that they have internalized the language in their daily lives? Like in a classroom, maybe?
Definitely. Like, for example, we have a song is 打開雪櫃, right? Opening the refrigerator and getting the things out. So sometimes they will substitute the things they like to eat instead of taking the chicken out, they were taking like the ice cream or the popsicle. So they definitely they're
Okay.
using their own
Thank
language.
you.
Depends, like at the beginning of the semester, like when the children are really new, so we are picking the songs is like a lot of repetition and short. And as we are doing, sometimes when we are doing the projects, we will pick songs that related to the project. So we introduce the vocabulary and all that. That's another way. And some songs is just fun, like especially when sometimes we play the CD, if the children really like it, they picked it up. So we would pick the song and then we kind of open it up and then look at the song, what kind of prop, or can we cook something with the song, like the tune-up songs, or we can like cook the soup, cook the cake, and then so introduce all kind of so it really depends on the where we are, and also when we are doing a project, then we can pick up songs that is related to the project.
So when you pick the songs, is it both English and Chinese?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But it's like if we only have the songs in English, and sometimes we could kind of make up the songs in Chinese to match the tune. Or sometimes if we have the Chinese songs, and then we can kind of translate it or make up our own songs in English.
Why do you do that?
Well, I think that it just like is fun also. Then it's just like the children, to help them to understand more.